Diane, Sherry, and Ann. They are all working prostitutes and proud of it.
I have gone out of my way to educate myself thoroughly on safe sex and alternatives to sex, which I promote when I go and see a client. I educate all my clients on safe sex, and you would be surprised at how many men out there really have not the faintest clue on how to use condoms correctly.
So do you think they leave you after a session with you learning something?
Absolutely. I mean, I drill it into their head or I won't stay.
Sherry, you say that you can separate sex from love?
Yeah.
Love?
Because I have boyfriends, and I won't have sex with a boyfriend. I'll just have sex with my clients. Because I'm waiting till I get married to have sex with a boyfriend.
The money is great. I'm used to the way I'm living, and I love it. I mean, I'm getting sex and getting money at the same time. Oh, yeah.
So you think you're doing better? You're doing better than most women.
Yep.
Meet Raynetta. She was a prostitute for 7 years and is HIV positive. She says these prostitutes are fooling themselves if they think they can walk away from prostitution and not be damaged from it.
And if you think that, you know, this is society, just, kind, fair, forgiving, I want to see you have to get out of this business or get hurt out there and have to go to somebody and ask for a job. You explain what you've been doing for the last 5 years.
All right.
And see if you get hired.
Raynetta,
You are the exception.
I know that.
The lady on the end is the exception. But
Why?
for the rest of us, because
Because
most prostitutes do not reach that level where they can get that kind of money.
so far all of the prostitutes we have met have been women. But if you thought it was only women who are proud to be prostitutes, you're wrong. Meet Byron and Dwight. They are both prostitutes and proud of it. Byron has been a prostitute for 2 years. He says he is proud of it because it makes him feel good to help other people. Dwight has been a prostitute for 4 years and says he is proud to be a prostitute because some women are very lonely and he is providing a service.
Basically, women tell me that I'm someone, see, I don't only get paid for sex. A woman can pay me for my services if she just wants to talk, basically. So it's not, I kid you not. I've had women call me just because I can listen to them. $100. Just to talk. What happens after that?
Conversation ain't that good.
No, really.
Hey, Dwight, how did you get involved in prostitution?
My wife got me in prostitution.
Your wife?
Yeah.
How did that happen?
Well, my wife is sick. She has a disease. And since she told me once I have the sexual libido to power a large metropolitan area for millennia, she told me that one of her friends were sitting and they said, well, I'd like to find out how your husband is in bed. And sure enough, she said it'll cost you $100 to find out.
And that's how you got involved.
And that's how I got started.
Your wife is here today. Let's hear what she has to say. How do you feel about your husband being a prostitute?
Well, just like any other business, we discussed it, started it, and I know a lot of you are with your eyes here and ears, but none of you have been 5 days in the hospital and it's cost $10,000 either. And if he didn't do that, then we can't file bankruptcy every year, and I'm in there every year.
So it's basically you do it for the money.
Yeah,
if you were rich, you wouldn't be doing this.
Right. I feel that if I wasn't out there doing what I do on the weekends, she would not be with me in New York today. There's no way.
All right.
I don't consider myself a prostitute, a male escort, okay? Now, wait a minute, what I mean by that, it can be.
But I'm saying,
what would you don't sleep with, I'm not standing on Hollywood Boulevard waiting for this chick to come by or that chick to come by. I date married, widowed, lonely women.
what would you do if your daughter, what if you do if your daughter grew up to do that?
I beg your pardon?
What would you do? How would you feel if your daughter grew up to be a prostitute or to be an escort, as you call it?
But you see what?
That's her choice.
That would be her choice.
It is clear that people become prostitutes for lots of different reasons. This isn't a topic we can sum up in a few words, but I do hope that all of my guests who do not practice safe sex will start to today, and those who already do will continue to. Sex is not something that anyone should ever die for. Thank you for watching. See you next time.